Mortal Kombat is preparing for all-out war. As new fighters and old favorites test their might in an online face-off.
Fatality.
Prepare yourself. This will be brutal.
I'll pick your bones clean. Savagery is no match for skill.
In this battle, the real challenge is to keep your insides from going outside, or on the floor, or on the walls. Step up, or get wrecked.
Finish him.
The ELeague Mortal Kombat 11 Showdown starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the ELeague MK11 Showdown. This week, joining you as always is Mr. Aquaman here.
And I am Lumia, and we have an awesome show for you today. It's going to be all ladies, all night, and I hope you're excited. Let's take a look at who's competing today.
What a list. We've got 10 competitors like normal, and there they are from top to bottom. We've got Aru.
We've got Losty Girl, which is a awesome YouTuber and streamer. We've got Kitten, Killer Jackie Player, Starmy G, Cherise, Saki Sakura, Junae Benne.
Now, hold on, Jen. I'm pretty sure they said it was Shari. Wait.
Cherie.
How do you pronounce it? Cherie.
It's like you gotta roll the R a little bit because she's French. Okay, she's French. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Cherie, Saki Sakura, and Junae Benne, who is an amazing interviewer. You guys, if you like learning about the community, definitely check her out. We've got China, Infinity, the Slayer, and Kiki, baby, all joining us tonight. It's going to be amazing.
That it most certainly is. We've got a lot of returning players here on the MK11 Showdown and a couple of newcomers here. We've got Kitten joining us with a beautiful, beautiful Twitch channel of What Neutral, which is exactly how I feel when I play and when people watch me. What Neutral, because I don't have any.
I don't either, so I think we're in the same boat.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited for all the competitors tonight. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna get to see a lot of matchups that we don't normally get to watch. We get to see a lot of players get introduced to a lot of these streamers, content creators. This is gonna be big for them as well. And what's great about ELeague is that you guys can check them out as well as right here on the main broadcast. So if you guys like a certain player, you see something you like, you want to see more, just go to their channel. It's right there. It's gonna be listed the entire time. Go to eleague.com as well to find all of those, and let's get into what they are playing today. What is the format? It hasn't changed, shockingly, yet people still don't understand it. In stage number 1, it is a race over 3 hours to get as many points as possible. And how do they get points? They play casual matches, first to ones, and custom variations are allowed because why not? We get to see some really cool things. So over 3 hours, they play these casual matches, and they acquire a point for every match that they win, unless they play another player, which is worth 2 points. And sporadically throughout the night, they will play a random match that's worth 5 points. It's just going to happen. Don't ask questions.
Just random.
It's just going to happen. After those 3 hours are over, everyone's points are going to be tallied up, and then they're going to be put in 1 through 10. That's when we go to stage number 2. All right? First will face second. Third will face fourth. Fifth will face sixth, so on and so forth. They will wager their own points against each other to either try to gain more points, stay the same, or potentially lose points, depending on how confident they are in their ability to win the match themselves. And the player at the end of the day with the most points is going to win. And what are they going to win, Jen?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. We actually have an absolutely massive prize pool of $5,000, and that is going to be scattered throughout all of these ladies. So first place takes home $1,500, and it staggers downward all the way to 10th. We won't say last place. We'll say 10th place, getting $100. Still awesome. You're playing video games. You get to get paid. It's awesome. Okay. So I think that we should go right on in.
That's right. Matches started on the hour. We're already 5 minutes in, so we should be seeing a couple of wins here. We've got Aru on the right, and we've got Infinity on the left here. Look at that. Already has 2 matches. It's already been 5 minutes. Who's she cooking over there with Sonya Blade? They get 2 matches won in 5 minutes.
You know, Sonya's fast, though. That's not a good character to pick. If you're going to be playing in a tournament like this, having a fast character to get those wins quickly is going to help you because it's time-based. You don't get a chance to take your time and zone everybody out the entire time. So
every single time that Infinity has been on this show, she is one of the quickest to come out of the gate and get these victories in this stage number 1. Aru went to a very back screen, but came back instantly. And I was going to say, I love her overlay because I think she plays Scorpion in this game, and I'm seeing nothing but fire over there.
Mm-hmm. But it looks like we're going to look into Infinity now. Take a little bit of a closer look here. She's going in on a match against what looks like a Scorpion. You know, I don't know about you, but
you can
online Scorpions.
Yeah, you can also never judge by their player card. I have Kodokan all over mine, and I get hate mail when I play Gears against them. It's just the way it is. But I love having that character, and you know that's a good way to kind of pre-game against someone here online. You see that player profile card, you see a Scorpion picture, like, all right, I'm dealing with online Scorpion. And sure enough, that's exactly what Infinity's got here, but is making quick work of Reedy Millard here in her 3rd game of the day.
Yeah, she's killing it, just absolutely mopping in that first round and doing an excellent job. Sonya, just going in. Here we go, more pressure.
She's honestly one of the best Sonya players that is out there. When we see Infinity play, anytime I see her in a bracket, I get worried about everybody else in that bracket because she creates absolute warpaths. And watching her play each and every single week of ELeague, as well as during the pro competition happening. Ooh. Oh, there goes the fatal blow at the down 2. Yes. She can just smoke players. She's got every single thing down when it comes to what I see in Sonya at the highest possible level. Her anti-air game is on point. Her offense is on point. She just plays every facet of the game really well. Does Infinity.
She absolutely does. She's got a really strong, and she just keeps on improving as well. You know, she was playing in Mortal Kombat. She played as Melina. She actually has a Melina tattoo, which is super cool. It's a Mortal Kombat logo with the size in it. And I think that's really awesome. You know, she's taking, because we don't have Melina in this game, she's taking that rush down type of style and going with Sonya. I could dig it. You know, I can dig it. Both these ladies just waiting for their matches right now, but it looks like Aru is maybe like waiting a little bit. I don't know what's going on over there, but
this is a tactic here. All right. First off, you don't want to go into ranked matches. These are casual matches. First to ones. She's probably sitting there contemplating how she's going to absolutely murder this first opponent coming up. She was telling me that it's been a really big learning experience coming from originally, and like her first games ever in only fighting games have been 3D. And how she didn't come up in the 2D era or just in 2D games in general, and how the notations are just so different, and how that's been a really big adjustment for her. And that's definitely something that a lot of people have coming to Mortal Kombat from other games. And shouts to Aru for trying in the first place. And shouts for her being here. But that's a big learning curve, is learning our notations over other games notations, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And it looks like we're going back in on Infinity here. She's got a Jade. She's playing against a Jade. But she seems to be doing A-okay right now. Very aggressive in this first round.
Putting out the restand, and this is about
oh, the crushing blow.
This is about the type of Jade that I run to in Combat League all the time, where I don't know what Jade's frame data for one, and Jade players can get away with a lot of murder. If you don't know her frame data, she can just swing, do something slightly negative. They're gonna mash out a down two, just utilize those great buttons that she has that are weird, staggery. Like there, you think that the shadow kick is over with and you're gonna get a punish, and then boom, amplify it out of nowhere. Jade's kind of tricky online.
Absolutely, but it seems like Infinity is handling it pretty well, getting a little bit of zoning out here and not letting her get her aura out with that drone drop.
Oh my goodness, this has been an onslaught full screen. And you're right, not getting the glow out whatsoever there. And that was just a swift victory once again for Infinity. And she's probably laughing like, wow, didn't even get glow up.
Yeah, she had a little bit of a smile there. I think she's feeling good. I think it's a great way to start out, starting out super strong. She's already won, 3 or 4 matches now. And here we go. And looks like we've got Junae Benne on the other screen here.
And she's playing Jackie Bay Briggs over here, going up against a Hat Trick Lao. Hat Trick Lao is, I believe, the Z-Head variation, the far more popular one that you see in competitive play and really in casual play here online. Big drop combo there. Not going to get the punish. Could have done a slight wake up right there and woken up buttons, or I think just woken up buttons right there would have worked. Wake up instead, and on life alert with only 1 HP remaining. Wait a minute. Oh, just swinging with it down too. Oh my goodness.
So that was a little bit of a rough first round for her, but she can definitely come back from this. She's just got to get a little bit of momentum here, punish those teleports.
Yeah,
not too many people play him too, so it's a little bit harder if you're not used to the matchup.
I think that right now we're seeing the massive influx of Kung Lao players just enter the scene because of CEO and Vianality. Really, a Foxy Grandpa giving everyone hope. And then seeing 4 of them in top 8 of Vianality, everyone's like, wait a minute. This character's pretty good. And I've been seeing a lot of Kung Lao since Vianality here in the past 2 weeks. And it's been a beautiful sight. The character, very strong there. Benne has a whole crew there in the background. I respect that. Getting a little bit of support here. A little bit of a cheering squad. That always makes you feel better. When someone's in the background cheering for you. I know when I'm playing offline or online, if someone's cheering for me, I feel a lot better.
You always feel a lot better. You feel like empowered, and these ladies, that's one thing that's super cool about them. They all empower each other. And, we've got the show that we do for BBET every week. And a lot of them have played on that show, which is super awesome. And China, speaking of which, was someone who we've seen from BBET back in Mortal Kombat X. And she used to be a Devora player, but now she's rocking Cetrion. A little bit of a different experience.
Okay, I'm going to blow China up a little bit here. Devora, loyalist main, she absolutely adores the character and has for a very long time. And I can't really talk because I'm currently playing Geras, but I was a little bit heartbroken to see that she wasn't playing Devora the last time that we saw her here on ELeague Showdown. But I've also been there. I've been there, done that. Not one of, on paper, the stronger characters, and is going for Cetrion here and is currently winning. So what do we know?
Yeah, I mean, she's looking pretty good with her Cetrion. She also, I think, has a Cassie Cage as well. So I wonder if she's going to bust that out at some point tonight. She's been practicing, and it's kind of cool to also see the growth as a player, going from a rushdown character to somebody like Cetrion. I mean, it's a little bit of a different play style, so you have to adapt and you have to build up your skill as a player, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, I think Devora was primarily only rushdown back in MKX, just only needed the one hit, was always in range of her normals, instant run normal, always going to generate pressure here. I also got to talk about this beautiful katana skin on her opponent right now. Got from the Combat League, but the big aggressive read there with the teleport 2-1-2. Okay, China on the board here. And is that her third win already? It looks like 0-3. Or it's about to become 0-3.
It's going to be 0-3, yeah. And now Junae is also playing a match right now. Looks like she's playing against a Sonya.
I just saw a rare interactable too, where she got sledgehammered by a rare variation of Sonya too, which is no holds barred, doing some crazy things. Again, custom variations are allowed, so we might see some crazy things today.
I hope so. I mean, that's the one thing about this event being custom variations. You know, we don't get to see it too much, especially if we're competing regularly, because, you know, you want to practice with what you can use in tournament. But it's awesome. I'm hoping that we get a chance to see more of the different movesets that we don't see regularly in ranked.
Yeah, I know over the past couple of weeks, I've seen some stuff I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
I've seen tornadoes. I've seen some crazy things. I'd love to see some more of it. Very hype, and even getting to compete on here, and you have as well. Being able to showcase some of that stuff is really cool. You know, just from a viewer standpoint of what possibly could be an MK11 as going down once again here. And this is really bad. When you lose in this phase 1 and get fatality, this is wasted time. And so you have to sit here, you have to hold every second of this fatality, knowing that every moment is precious and that you could potentially be falling behind someone else in a similar position.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it's cool for us as viewers being able to see the fatalities too.
100%. And that's one of the most unnecessary ones, in my opinion. Most fatalities, they do one or two things. She does like 14 things to you in that fatality. She beats you up, she curb stomps you, she drops a drone on you, the drone summons itself into another drone, and then it goes up. That's just, you know what? It's too much, Sonya. I think Sonya is a little too much. Let's just call it what it is. Mama Blade, you need to calm down.
She does. She needs to calm down. And I mean, she's been a really strong character for multiple games, but it looks like we're going to take a quick break here, you guys. We will be back very shortly, so stay tuned. Do not go anywhere.
Cheese's snacks are the most satisfying combination of crunch with
Cheese.
With their delicious perfection.
Cheese.
It's not all about you, Cheese.
You think I have a mouth? I'm a wheel of cheese.
Got a point.
Yeah. Cheese it, cheesy, crunchy satisfaction.
Why won't it send?
I don't know.
Send. It's our network.
We can't stream, we can't share. Makes us so dull. Color!
Maybe it's time to switch to Boost.
You get 4 lines for $100 a month on a super fast network that keeps you connected.
Ready to switch?
Holy shirt!
Right?
Wrong. Switch to Boost and get 4 lines, each with unlimited gigs for $100 a month. Plus, get 4 free LG Stylo 4 phones. All on Boost super reliable, super fast nationwide network.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope you are having a good time so far. We are going to go check out how everybody is doing right now.
Yeah, we were about 17, 20-ish minutes in. Well, we're 17 minutes in. Let's just call it what it is. And like I said, we've seen people come out 100 miles an hour, and we've seen a couple players come out a little bit slower out of the gate. But over the course of 3 hours, you've got plenty of time to make up for any kind of deficit that you might find yourself in here early on. And let's go ahead and take a look at the current standings. And it is Infinity off to a huge start. 6 wins already. Sakura right behind at 4, tied with a Losty. Losty girl, someone that we haven't got to see yet, but a very skilled player and representing the EU as well, which is fantastic. We got a great spread of kind of coverage from not only around the country, but around the globe here, which is great to see.
Mm-hmm. And we've got Kiki Baby just following her right back up. China, Kitten, Starmy G, and then with a couple of people that are just holding on, trying to get in there to get their first points. But hey, like you said, it's really easy to catch up. We've got lots of time left. So let's check this out. We've got Kiki and China currently on our screen here. Kiki is actually someone that I'm not super familiar with. I'm usually pretty familiar with a lot of the ladies in the community, but I'm really excited to see a brand new, to me, lady player. And she has been doing pretty well lately from what I've heard.
Yes. Yeah, she's been streaming since the game has come out. I've caught a couple of streams. She's been here on the program before, and she's just a great personality. Very talkative, very friendly. Have had nothing but great interactions with her so far, and just an absolute blast to have her on the show. Like I said, very good personality. If you guys want to go check out her stream, and we saw on China's side, right when we cut to the players, showing off her hitbox, which I didn't even know she played on hitbox, but that's very impressive right there, because I can't do it.
I couldn't do it either. There's no way.
And listen, I have enough
weird.
trouble. I have enough trouble with just 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. Okay, 4 buttons is all that I can comprehend as far as the having. Was it 5 different directional for the 4 different directional fingers on your left hand side? Nope. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
It's definitely a lot of work. So shout out to China for showing off that she's got some execution over there.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like we are going to go in here and check out what Kiki's up to. Looking like she's going with Sonya. I can dig it. She's going against a noob.
A couple of Sonyas so far on the screen, and we're actually going to listen in on what Kiki has to say here as she starts off her MK11 ELeague Showdown run here.
It's okay, Vans. What's up, Hot? How are you? Oh, he could flawless block the things. I'm scared. Is he you? Oh God. I might have met my maker. Oh, nice punish. Oh my God, I didn't see the low coming.
Shit, noob has a teleport? I didn't know.
Shut the fuck up. Why do I do this knowing I can't zone him? Like, I learned my lesson before and I'm just like, let's do it again! How did I whiff? How did I whiff? What? He's not. Alright, he's gonna be annoying. Trying to see what's going on in chat. Oh my God, that move, I noticed that move makes me whiff. Friday, Saturday. Oh, he stopped my thing. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Wait, is whiff a, yeah, it kind of means like I leave myself. Well, it's more of an FGC turn, yeah. Also, thank you for the follow, Raven and Brands, and also everybody else that followed when I wasn't able to thank you on stream. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the gang.
Oh my goodness, that fatality gets me every single time. The hands coming out of the mouth. But Kiki going down right there. You talked about how she early on, this noob sidebot doing a couple things. She's like, "Oh man, I may have met my maker here." But that was a custom variation noob too. Had the very annoying MK9 noob sidebot low slide, shadow slide. That's pretty hard to deal with from full screen. That's for sure. But so it was really cool to see a couple of custom moves there too.
Absolutely, and it looks like China won her match as well. So she's gonna be going in on another match here. Both these ladies seem to be doing pretty okay. Kiki's got 4 points. I can't actually see.
Also, real quick, look at the positivity. Both of them are smiling, having a great time. You saw Kiki, even on a loss, was dancing right there. Everyone's here having an absolute blast. That's awesome to see.
Well, that's the big thing about events like this. If you go into it and you have lots of fun and play like you would normally play if you're practicing or if you're playing online, then you don't have that extra anxiety like when it comes down to being in an online tournament where you could possibly win money. So I think it's really cool that they're enjoying themselves and being able to do that. It looks like China.
That's the same thing with us casting from home. I'm perfectly comfortable here. I'm where I'm used to being. It's just a nice, comfortable environment.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like China's actually playing against a noob Saibot now too. So, noobs are really common on online.
Yes, indeed.
In both senses of the term.
That character has ease of access to a lot of damage. Has annoying projectiles. Let's go and take a closer look at this match that China is getting into as well. Just a strong character. And does he have the same exact loadout as the other noob Saibot? I think that he has the teleport that can be amplified. Oh, wow. Just kind of throw out that normal. But I think that I saw that he has the low slide as well.
Yeah, let's see how she's doing.
The
crushing blow.
I didn't even know that had a crushing blow. I've never seen that before in my life.
Well, finally, I know something that you don't.
I have never seen that before ever. Now, that being said, on the 2-1-2, see that all the time. So that goes to show you that she's getting punishes, which means that this noob Saibot is swinging.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Pressing lots of buttons, and she's getting a lot of opportunities. Nice block on that teleport, and keeping the pressure very much alive right now.
Could have had a third crushing blow in that game if she wanted to, as if you crouch or block that teleport of noob Saibot, you get a down 2 crushing blow for it every single time.
Mm-hmm. Well, not every single time. You'd only get it once.
Well, only once, but.
I like it because, China's playing really, really well. And in the middle there, she's like taking her socks off, like no big deal. Like she's just here. She's ready.
That's that's a confident player right there. When you could do something while playing, that's exactly it. That's like me grinding towers right now as I'm casting.
Yeah, see, that's how you know you're an expert.
I'm actually casting this based on hearing. That's a little trick that a Rattlehead taught me. Is that you know what? You know exactly what's going on if you just listen. Oh, hello.
That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Another block teleport, and that's going to be a punish. Oh, but the fatal blow.
She may have had a little bit of a brain fart there. I think she thought she still had the 2-1-2 crushing blow. That may come back to bite her, but she's still alive. What? It didn't hit her? I thought for sure
that got that one out in time.
I thought for sure that ghost ball was going to do enough damage in the armor of the fatal blow, but maybe it hit him and the animation started before the ghost ball even got to her. I don't even know. Either way, a W is a W. And like you say, the FTC, take those. She's kind of disbelief too.
She's looking now. She's got an extra point here, and now we're looking at Saki Sakura. It's good to see her up here. She's rocking her jade, playing against a Sonya. Here.
I also absolutely love her animation of the blossoms behind her kind of coming down. All on theme. You know what? When streamers have themes, I fall in love. It guys. There's nothing cooler than like everything themed out and everything. It's all coming together. But
it's completely on brand too because it's a Sakura blossom.
Oh man, China's actually running into that noob Saibot that Kiki ran to earlier. But guys, we're gonna be back with some more Mortal Kombat action after this. Don't go anywhere.
Cheese's snacks are the most satisfying combination of crunch with
cheese.
With their delicious perfection.
Cheese!
It's not all about you, Cheese.
You think I have a mouth? I'm a wheel of cheese.
Got a point.
Yeah. Cheese it, cheesy, crunchy satisfaction.
And welcome back, everyone, to the MK11 ELeague Showdown this week. It's nothing but ladies duking it out for our viewing pleasure here at Lumia, and they have been putting on a fantastic show as we are a half hour into this 3-hour stage number 1. Now, let's go over that format that I just started explaining, because it is a little complicated, but if I tell you guys enough what it is, maybe you might actually understand it. In stage number 1. Now, that being said, I don't have much faith in the Twitch chat right now because they never know. So, guys, stage number 1 is a 3-hour-long period where these competitors are going to play casual matches. First to 1, custom variations are allowed. Every match that they win, they get a point. If they get matched up with another player, that match is worth 2 points. Pretty simple stuff. Over 3 hours, they accrue those points. Random matches will occur that will be worth 5 points, but we'll tell you when that actually happens. Not to completely surprise you, not to RK you out of nowhere. So after those 3 hours are done, the points that they have accrued will put them in a rank 1 through 10. Then we will move to stage 2, where they will face each other. First will face second, third will face fourth, and they will wager their own points against the player that they have to play. They can wager nothing. They can wager it all. They can wager some to try to think of different strategies to try to place as best as they can to finish in the best position possible, because at the end of the day, the player with the most points after those wagered matches is going to be your champion, and they're going to be ranked 1st through 10th. Money's on the line, and let's go ahead and get back into the action. It's going to be Sakura. We're going to take a look at here, who is rocking that Jade and always has been every time I've seen her play.
Yeah, I think she's a complete Jade main, but she uses Jade in such a great way. She's very patient, usually. It looks like she's playing as a Cabal.
Yeah, and it looked like she recovered just in time to block that Nova Dash as well. Could have got a bigger punish, but that's okay. And you're right, just a nice, relaxed, sit back, try to let the opponent hang themselves.
Yep, absolutely. And she does a lot of zoning as well. Ooh, nice block on that Nomad Dash.
I like how she kind of called it out too. I love players that do that, where they'll make a good read and they're like, I knew that was gonna happen.
I mean, Cabal players though, you know that they really, really want to use that thing, because that's their combo potential right there.
That's right, raw Nomad Dash, and it looks like that this Cabal, who is actually up on the round, good sweep, gonna close out. I didn't realize that Sakura was 1 hit away from actually losing that match. She's doing a great job of putting up the glow and taking away the zoning aspect of Cabal, which is already incredibly strong. And you know that when Cabals can't zone, they kind of lose focus as to how to actually play the game. Sorry, that was a blow up of Cabal players. But no, Nomad Dash becomes a really big tool to deal with the glow, because it catches Jades off guard, thinking that they can not block and not have to deal with anything. Whereas there is still a full screen option that can beat the glow, which is Cabal's Nomad Dash, and she's ready for it. That's preparation.
She absolutely is. And look at this defense from her right now. She's being very, very patient, waiting for the opportunity. Unfortunately, that mix with the low hook there, taking her, but she's back to full screen. She's in a good spot, getting some zoning out here with those glaives and the low projectile.
Ooh.
Oh.
Slowly worked his way in there was Bristol's Cabal, just slowly inching in and looking for the big jump. We get another one there, but no full combo conversion. And we're down to the wire. This is fatal blow territory.
Oh,
and putting it out raw, but a huge whiff.
So scary, but it looks like it might be okay. Hopefully. I don't want to jinx her. No commentary curse right here.
Oh, the jump in. What's the mix-up going to be? Right to the low hook. Not enough. Down to the wire once again. And jumps back into it. If she would have done aerial glaive. And in the corner, if she would have hit confirmed the, what is it? Forward 4 into the glaive as well. Could have gotten some great pressure. And definitely had her opportunity there.
You mentioned before about how horrible it is when you get fatality'd after you lose. Oh. You can see the pain on her face.
Knows. Yeah. Oh, she yeah. Knows. There's that pain of I had it. It was right there. It was like that last slinky step in Ace Ventura. It was right there.
Yeah. She'll be okay. She'll come back for her next game, though. I think she's got it.
Short-term memory is needed in fighting games. Short-term memory that never happened. Everything's good. And she was 3rd in points, so she's off to a great start here and in good position.
She is in an excellent position right now. And looks like she is waiting for her next match. Oh, do we got one?
Ooh, is this a possible another Kung Lao? Again, I love when someone has a character on their profile here and just doesn't play them.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Because it might just look cool.
Yeah.
That's
actually what I did for Injustice 2. There was like a Harley. I never even touched Harley once in my entire life, but there was a Harley image that made it look like her pom-pom on her hat was like Joker's nose in the background, and I just thought it was really funny. So I was like, this is going to be my card for this game. But sometimes it's good.
Oh, and we do have an accept here. Let's see if this opponent is in fact going to be a Kung Lao player. Yo, there we go.
We got it.
Is it fitting that a member of the White Lotus is got those nice little lotus petals kind of? No, all right, I'll stop.
All right, so it looks like we are gonna go in and take a closer look at Zeki here and listen to what she's got going on.
Okay. Listen, guys. You gotta handle yourself with grace, alright? I also fucked up in that match, too, because, like, I could have done so much better, and I was very eager, and I kind of got cocky, and that's what happened. But it's fine, though. Get out of here. That is my point. God damn it. That was frustrating. Anyways. To the next one.
Look at this woman, Saki Sakura, taking that win and also popping off afterwards. I love it. I love the pop-ups. That's, you can tell she's happy about that. That was really coming down to the wire there. And she did an excellent job just closing that out using her patience and making sure that she got that.
And also you could hear so that she's got the perfect mentality. Pop off, but have that urgency of next one. Points. And we take our first look at Starmie G. Loving the overlay. It says today's mission, ELeague. And today's mission should be first place.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can totally dig it. She looks like she's super focused right now. And using Cetrion as well. But she's doing pretty well. She's got that first round. She's in a good spot.
I think that I saw the geyser when we first popped up this screen, which means that she's using spring cleaning, the more popular variation of Cetrion, hitting the raw fatal blow. That's going to be a W. That's another point on the board for Starmie. You can see her popping off a little bit. She's got a great personality also. I got to meet her at Combo Breaker for the first time. Has been getting into the scene heavily. We hung out with her. She was ringside or stage side for that big Texas v Florida 10v10 pretty much the entire time, just having a blast with us there. We joined us real early on in the MK11 showdown. I think we're on week number 13. Been doing this for quite some time, and yeah, just a great personality, Starmie as well.
That's a lot of weeks.
That's a lot of weeks.
That's a lot of weeks. Yeah. But look at this scoring right now. We've got Infinity in first place with 13 points. Losty Girl is not that far behind her, though.
Yeah, she's starting to catch up a little bit right there.
Yeah, check that out.
And so we early on, it's just like NASCAR in that this is a race, and that you see groups of players kind of get into groups, and they're gonna be racing each other here for quite some time. And you got China, Kitten, Kiki Baby there at 7 and 6. So we're about to see who kind of pulls ahead in that little group. We got Sakura, who's right in the middle of kind of that group, and Infinity and Losty at the top. And we've got Junae, who's not off to a great start, but we saw close matches, is definitely capable. And Shari has a one on the board as well.
She is on the board, yeah. But Junae Benne is actually pretty new to our community, so the fact that she's here just playing in the tournament is just awesome on South. Yeah.
And guys, looks like we're gonna go ahead and go to a break, as we will be right back with some more Mortal Kombat action, guys. Don't go anywhere. More Mortal Kombat to come.
Cheesy snacks are the most satisfying combination of crunch with
cheese.
With their delicious perfection.
Cheese!
It's not all about you, Cheese.
You think I have a mouth? I'm a wheel of cheese.
Got a point.
Yeah. Cheese it, cheesy, crunchy satisfaction.
Why won't it send?
I don't know.
Send. It's our network.
We can't stream, we can't share. Makes us so dull. Color!
Maybe it's time to switch to Boost.
You get 4 lines for $100 a month on a super fast network that keeps you connected.
Ready to switch?
Holy shirt!
Right?
Wrong. Switch to Boost and get 4 lines, each with unlimited gigs for $100 a month. Plus, get 4 free LG Stylo 4 phones. All on Boost super reliable, super fast nationwide network.
You guys, we are back, and these ladies have been killing a ton of people online. It's a good spot to be in.
I got that killing because it's Mortal Kombat, and they're
yeah. Thanks for catching my joke, because it was a bad one. It was a bad one.
So, it was rough. It was rough.
But thank you for having my back. I appreciate it. So
I'll give it to you.
These ladies have been playing for what, 45 minutes now? I'm in Pacific time, so it's always weird for me. Is it 45 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, 45 minutes in, let's take a look and see how everybody's doing. I mean, that we noticed before that Infinity's in first place, and it looks like she's still holding on to her spot, and Losty's still not far behind her. Junae Benne still struggling to get something on the board, but Cherise is here, and she's got a point now. All the ladies in the middle.
You know, in stage number 2, just last week, we saw the entire standings flip when it came to stage number 2, where those at the bottom, at the end of the day, found themselves at the top because it can come down to just one match. But for Junae, she needs to get some points on the board to wager at the end. You know, that's going to be really key, is to get something to put on the line and definitely make an effort there. She still has 2 hours and 15 minutes, plenty of time to get a lot on the board. And we got Shari with 1 win on the board as well. Aru, who for starting kind of late, we saw that it took her about 7-10 minutes to get going, has got 5 wins on the board. That's great stuff there. I can't wait to take a close look at her Scorpion later. I'm gonna judge her very harshly as a tech coming over as a Tekken player and see how tight her quarter circle inputs are. As we take a look for the first time at Losty Girl, big influencer in our scene, and a great player. We saw Losty. Was it take a game or took a round off of someone quite a few weeks ago, but yeah, she's no slouch herself. She can take it to anyone.
Absolutely. She's been in the FGC for quite some time. She's based out of the EU, so she's not from North America, but we've seen her streaming Mortal Kombat for many years, and also long time. Like throughout different games too. This woman is incredible, and she's also a very big person on YouTube. So if you like to catch up on YouTube stuff, then definitely go check her out. Looks like we're going right on in right now, though.
So what's really cool is that when players are invited onto ELeague, we ask them some questions. And for Losty Girl, looks like we don't have her answers this week, but I know what the answer to our first question is of everyone here. And that, what is your favorite character in the MK franchise? And I know that her amongst quite a few of the players today, it's Melina.
Yeah, you can tell by her variation name right now, waiting for Melina.
Absolutely.
I think she might be
might be a Melina fan.
She's got Sonya for now. She's doing pretty solid with her. I mean, she's looking really good. She hasn't even taken any damage yet so far.
Hopefully she'll be waiting quite a few years, as I am the opposite. I'm keeping Melina dead.
Oh no.
Lumia.
Friends off. We got to get Melina back. But it looks like, here we go. She's doing really well.
I'm still waiting for Kotal Khan to be in the game, if I'm being honest with you.
Fair enough.
And there's my downplay for the night. But all right.
But what about, there's been some killer Kotal Khan players. We might actually see one today at some point. We'll see.
Absolutely.
I know one of the ladies here plays a little bit of Kotal.
Ooh,
Losty Girl taking that win. And being really efficient too, not taking any fatalities. You know, we love to see them, but this is a game of speed. Speed and efficiency, okay? She wants to get as many wins in as short of a time as possible. It looks like we've got Starmie up here. Both of these ladies trying to get into another game.
Also, a nice little hint for everyone at home. If you want to end matches really quick, just do dash up sweep. Sweep like triggers the end of the match like faster than anything in the game. Just so you guys know, the moment that you kill someone, just sweep them, and it boop goes right to the victory screen. That's a little bit of a time saver hint for you guys out there. Hopefully none of the streamers are listening.
Yeah.
And also, guys, if you're streaming these prolonged hours, thank you, Starmie, for taking a nice swig of water. Guys, stay hydrated. That's just advice for anyone in the world at any time. Please stay hydrated.
Drink your water. We need a hydrate bot in the chat, and then we're all set to go. We won't forget. But it looks like we're going to go taking a closer look on what Starmie is up to here. Looks like she's playing against a Liu Kang.
And if you were wondering where she got her name, look behind her. I believe her notification was Starmie coming up as well and doing a little twirl.
I mean, it's almost like she's a Pokemon fan or something.
Almost.
Yeah. Here we go. Nice. Ooh, that. She's having a hard time here, getting that crushing blow right in the face.
Ooh, woke up buttons, but possible input error right there. And of course, this is Liu Kang. They love pressure. Pressure. This is Way of Honor Liu Kang, and I don't remember if this is just a default loadout name or if this is the other variation. I can actually pull that up right now and find that out.
Oh, you're resourceful. Ooh, nice crushing blow. Drops the combo though. Doesn't no conversion off of it.
Yeah, this is the standard competitive variation right here. He's got the parry, the low fireball, and the stance cancel that he can utilize as well. Ooh, big whiff there. I think he did the back two, which is a high. And she did a nice crouch normal right there. Huge whiff. No punish on the flying kick. That could have been it.
Oh, that's going to be that first round. What a close one, though. I mean, she came down to the wire. She got that fatal blowout. I think she would have got it. But unfortunately, that's what your opponent's expecting.
I've seen both her and China just kind of do raw vine grab from half screen, right beyond sweep distance. And it's caught a lot of buttons. For how negative it is and how death it could be on block, they've been throwing it out and it's been working.
Sometimes it's good to be a little bit of a maniac at times. You know, throw your opponent off, they're not expecting it.
Also, if you know that your opponent's not going to block because they want to press buttons, you press buttons yourself, which is what Stormy just did in the corner. It's going to shut that down real quick. Oh, no.
Looks like this Liu Kang just corner carried her in there, and that pressure very much alive. Nice tech on that throw, though.
Ooh, again, getting button happy, and Stormy's freaking out here. It's okay. Calm down. Anyways,
yeah,
really good job of conditioning right there. If someone is very button heavy, you do exactly that. A lot of crouch normals. Make them respect something for once in their lives, and then once they've respected that, change things up. And that's why you see a lot of these kind of poke throws working because she's finally telling them to stop pressing buttons.
Yeah, you're checking them. I'm liking that she's going for the low kick as well, like trying to low profile a lot of the stuff that he's throwing out there. But she's got a really strong defense. I mean, she's blocking almost everything.
Oh, there we
and
go.
It's
Nice.
Keeping her alive. Here we go. The tendrils.
Whoa, she made a big read right there. Did the low geyser think that he was going to get aggressive and come in right there? If that would have worked, that would have been absolutely beautiful. We're down to the wire. Same health. One hit, both of them to be in fatal blow territory. And here we go. I half expected to come out. There it is. Patiented by Space Chewy here. Who only needs a couple of hits. And this
here we go. Oh my goodness, this is coming right down to the wire. Fatal blow.
I was so scared. I was so scared the entire time.
Oh my goodness, me too. I stopped breathing for a second there for her.
Down to the wire. And every time that I've seen her here on the show and when I tune into her streams, she's definitely, like I said, great personality, but she gets into it. These matches, like, you sweat with her here in these matches. You can see and feel her either anxiousness or when she starts freaking out, like, you can tell what's going through her mind by kind of how she approaches.
Really focused for that last little bit there. And then as soon as you feel that sigh of relief, as soon as she got the fatal blow, I was just like, yes, finally. She tried it a couple times. We've got Aru up on the other side here looking for a match. One thing I love about Aru too is that she's always got so much nerdy stuff in her background. Like it really entertains.
Who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love a bunch of nerdy things but behind you? You just get to showcase how much of a nerd you are. It's fantastic.
It's almost like someone we know, like you. And Starmy's got the same thing, but she's rocking just the long stuff.
I think that I've been a heavy influence. I think she's been streaming longer than me. I don't even know. But
I think that people just like to show off what they like. You know what I mean? Like people
has, like, I like that everything matches. Her microphone matches her jersey, her shirt, and the chair behind her.
Yeah.
Everything. She's got everything themed out.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just going into another match here for Aru, but it looks like
Sonya just do. Is this a custom Sonya? It looked like she did some kind of aerial cancel off of that jump kick. And I'm expecting a competitive variation here, but we'll get into what Aru has got to show us here in a little bit, guys. We'll be back with some more Mortal Kombat action. Don't go anywhere.
Cheese's snacks are the most satisfying combination of crunch with cheese, with their delicious perfection.
Cheese!
It's not all about you, Cheese.
You think I have a mouth? I'm a wheel of cheese.
Got a point.
Yeah. Cheese it, cheesy, crunchy satisfaction.
Welcome back, everyone, to the MK11 ELeague Showdown. We are getting close to the 1/3 mark through this stage number 1, as these players have been absolutely obliterating the competition here in these online casual matches. Let's take a look at what the points are so far, what these players have accrued on their Mortal Kombat journey today. I believe that still sitting on the top is Infinity at 19 points. Closely behind is Losty. And you see there going all the way down, a little bit more of a separation of those two from the rest of the pack, as you got Sakura behind a third, China, Kitten, and Kiki, who have been around the same the entire day. Aru catching up. What a jump for Aru. We said she had the late start and has been doing well since.
She absolutely has. I mean, starting late really sucks in a tournament like this. I mean, that time is super precious. Yeah, that's precious. StarMVG just right behind her, and then Cherie is sticking with the 1 point right now. I know I think she had a late start as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Well, I believe we're going to be taking a look at her play, and I got to say, I am seeing some of her interview questions, and I have to give her a huge shout out. Cherie says, "What's your favorite character in the franchise?" And hers is Shiva. That's a rare gem right there.
Yeah, Shiva.
Shiva. Let's go. That's
awesome.
incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Now, she has been competing for quite some time. I did not know this. I love that we can learn so much about these players just from a couple of questions of when you start competing in the FGC, what was the first Mortal Kombat you ever played? When did you start competing in general? And she has one of the more unique answers that I've ever seen. She started competing in 2013. That was quite some time ago in the gaming world. She said her first game ever that she competed in was Counter-Strike.
Yep, sounds about right. And she was also a Killer Instinct player for a while as well.
She said that was her first fighting game, was Killer Instinct on the Xbox One. Shoutouts, what a game.
And it's cool because Cherise is actually French, and she came here to North America to pursue some really ballsy things, to pursue gaming and music. And that's scary. She came here all the way from France for that. That's awesome. And she's been absolutely killing it, doing a lot of different things. She's trying to get into game audio, actually. That's what her goals are.
Ooh, that's such a cool field, especially for us Mortal Kombat players, because we're spoiled by what NetherRealm Studios does in these games with sound. It's unreal. And I have so much more of an appreciation for it going back to the MK9, which was my first competitive Mortal Kombat. I was blown away by the sound effects and seeing videos of what they do to make those sound effects. So what could be water on the screen is actually them throwing Jello at a wall. Yep. And you're like, what?
And also too, like with composing, I mean, if you play a game, the music is so key. So making sure that the background music reflects what you're trying to portray is really important. And I'm really excited for her. I hope she does really well with that. I just want to point out, though, her variation name being Darling, which is one of the most Cherise things to say. Looks like she barely took that round. Just a pixel of health. She's okay. She's doing okay.
I was gonna say that I can relate to her from a competitive standpoint, in that my first competitive game ever was not a fighting game. It was it was actually a shooter that is also on ELeague right now. My first ever tournament was Gears of War 1.
Oh, I could see it. I was actually a League of Legends competitor before going into the fighting game community. But I mean, I love fighting games a lot more.
Whoa, do we got ourselves a matchup going on right now? Whoa, let's get into it. Kitten versus Infinity, and I believe this is a 5-point match. This is going to be a 1st-2. This is a 1st-2 match, 5 points on the line, and you were talking about who you might be excited to see go at it. These two, definitely among them.
Absolutely. Kitten is one of these ladies that she's not super well known yet, but she is incredible. She has a very, very strong Jackie, and so putting these two killers up against each other is going to be awesome. Ooh, looks like she's getting that crushing blow off the dash punch there and doing a lot of pressure here.
To the corner we go, and this is where Jackie can overwhelm you, and good for Infinity. That delayed wake up, causing Kitten to whiff right there, taking her own turn. But here we go into the grease kicks and the breakaway. She didn't want to get cornered again.
No, absolutely not. That was a very smart breakaway from Infinity. Oh, and the punish on the dash punch with that crushing blow.
That was a huge drop off of such a big read. For you to feel like you just gained so much momentum and have it taken away by a drop like that is unfortunate, but no breakaway, and that's going to be an easy confirmation of the fatal blow. And what a turn up for Infinity. This should be enough for the kill. Oh, yeah, look at that health bar melt from those drone shots.
What a close match. Just that tiny little pixel of health carrying her through that. That's all you need. You just need 0.1%. That's it. You don't need anything crazy. But now she's burnt her fatal blow, so she's going to have to be careful for the future. Kitten does have her still available, and she will use it. Looks like she's got that change in momentum, though, now. She's got the corner carry, pushing Kitten towards the corner here.
And that may be one of the best anti-airs in this game. It's so hard to jump at Sonya. Those anti-airs, full combo conversions, corner carry, damage. She's got it all. But so does Jackie on the flip side. She's got some great anti-airs as well, great corner carry, and great damage. The thing that she's lacking, though, are projectiles, and that's why you see Infinity making good reads on the approaches, because that's Jackie's way in. It's either safe dash punch, no confirmation of the fatal blow. It has to wait 10 more seconds to get it back. Can she survive this time? Oh, that should be it. No breakaway, no way out, and going up 1-0 here is Infinity.
Infinity, holy, that was such a good match, though. You could see both of them just switching momentum like crazy and taking as many opportunities as they could. I mean, I like that, but we are only in the first. That was just the first game, so we still got another one. You said it was 1-2?
1-2, not over yet, as we saw some major shifts in momentum right there. Infinity coming out strong with a comeback from Kitten. A couple of huge reads out of Infinity to barely get by in that first round, and then kind of ran away with it. And it came down to some huge decisions defensively. Having the confidence in yourself to crouch in back two range of Jackie and to get the down two punish on that dash punch, that's not an easy read to make. It's not an easy decision to make.
Yeah, it's scary.
So very confident in her play is Infinity, and wow, has it transferred here to game number 2. Is that a flawless?
Unfortunate.
Oh my goodness. Infinity just popping off right now in this first match. That momentum. But hey, this is both these characters just do a lot as soon as they get that first hit, and it's just crazy to keep track of. Now, it looks like Kitten's stuck in the corner here, and just as I say that, getting the chance to get out and also get a bit of damage here.
That's okay. Got the jump over, reset. It looked like she caught Infinity trying to anti-air. And that's a huge shift of momentum. No breakaway for Infinity. Next hit could be enough to get the kill as long as she generates that offensive bar in time. She most certainly did. In the corner, we are. What's going to be for breakfast here on the knockdown? Another throw, beating out the wake-up roll. One more hits. All she needs to tie us up here. Another throw.
You got to tech those, Infinity. You got to tech those.
Locked in the corner now. This is a dangerous position to be in.
But we got zoning.
This is where we saw her. Yeah, this is where we saw her make some big decisions before. And this is what Jackie does not want to happen. And she's got two ways in. Back two and dash punch. And as long as Infinity's looking out for those, she can kind of play with that space. It's not easy to keep Jackie out because of how lengthy they are. But she's done a great job of controlling the pace so far. But all Jackie needs is one hit like this with no breakaway. And now you're going to be possibly guessing here on Wake Up. Yeah, she's got some great movement forward.
Yeah, look at this pressure. She's just not letting Infinity do anything. Oh, and just as I say that, Infinity getting the grab out, that could be a bit of a change of pace here. And now she's getting that chance to get some zoning in. Kitten's fighting for her way back in.
Oh, yeah, Infinity health lead. I mean, this is textbook fighting game 101. If you have a health lead, you don't have to go with your opponent. You make your opponent come to you and hang themselves. That is textbook play by Infinity and getting 5 points on the board. She was already in first, and now she's taken a leap over the competition.
Yeah, she is in a very good spot. And, I mean, Kitten did an excellent job. Very, very close game. But unfortunately wasn't able to do anything. That 5 points would have helped her bump herself up quite a bit. But it looks like we're going to go back to a quick break, you guys. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. We've got a lot more awesome matches coming up for you very soon. Welcome back, everyone. What a killer match we just saw. I'm so excited that you guys are sticking around to see more. We're actually going to go in and we're going to take a little bit of a closer look at Kitten and Aru here, which is going to be awesome. I mean, Kitten, you just saw her Jackie last time fighting Infinity, and she is tough.
Sorry, I just got invaded by my future Emperor Khan here.
You've got your priorities straight. It's all
yeah,
good.
yeah, absolutely. As we get another look at Aru, who has moved her camera for what I think is the 4th time so far on the broadcast. And you're talking about, we got a first look at Kitten as well, who looked very strong. You know, the Infinity we talked about, longtime tournament player. And you mentioned Kitten, who's kind of new and up and coming. He's definitely making a name for herself. We saw, glimpses of greatness there, and can't wait to see more.
She's actually really common on Babality. She plays every week usually, and she absolutely slays. So, I mean, it's really cool getting her the chance to make some waves in ELeague, but then also she's going to be at EVO. So I think you should keep an eye on her. She's an up-and-comer. Now, Aru looking like, ooh, nice block on that fatal blow there. Or that was...
I'm absolutely distracted over here. Yeah, we also just got a glimpse at the points. And even though Infinity won that 5-point battle, it's at 25, right behind her at 21 points is Losty with a 5-point match herself. Could eclipse Infinity here, which would be a huge surprise. And Aru getting another win. Someone else who's been kind of a surprise later, but again, having that late start and has been rising through those rankings and getting those points.
Absolutely, and it's looking like Kitten here just got hit with that fatal blow. This is coming down to the wire for this match.
One more hit.
But she's gonna be in stranger danger zone.
Oh, great to wake up to avoid anything. It just throws out the fatal blow. And you know what? We take those.
Yeah, you take it. Absolutely. And she's slowly but surely working her way up.
Getting a point on the board. You said going to Evolution. That's a really big step, especially if you've never competed offline, to put yourself in that big of a stage, right? Mm-hmm. That big of an arena, that big of, it's a lot to take in. I'm sure the first time you went to Evolution, it's the first time I went to Evolution, you walk in and you're like, I didn't know this many people played fighting games in the first place. As there's just thousands of people around you. It's a lot to take in. And guys, step 1, don't freak out.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Don't freak out. That's scary. But I think we're going to go take a look at Aru here. We haven't had much to check her out yet, but here we go. Looks like she's in character select against Gooby. Gooby, please.
Is she Gooby or is she Sora's Oblivion?
I think she's Sora's Oblivion.
Is that a mixture of games going at it right there? Are we in Kingdom Hearts and Elder Scrolls?
I could see it. I could see her playing both of those games.
Either way, respect.
Ooh, okay. Starting off with that teleport, very ballsy, and it worked out for her.
This is a Scorpion mirror. Expect craziness. Oh wow, her opponent having that custom variation move that we saw back in the beta. That very quick grab. That it's one of the quickest reversals in the game.
The fire dash, yeah. But it's unsafe, so you can definitely punish it.
Ooh, trying to fatal blow was Gooby there. And I think that she is indeed Sora's Oblivion because we see Gooby with the microphone on and talking. So might be talking some smack back there. We don't know. But off to a fantastic start is Aru here. Teleport happy, but her opponent's not blocking.
Yeah, I mean, why not? If they're not
broken,
blocking,
don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Use it if it's working. Oh, here we go. Another teleport working out for her. Drops the combo though. Oh, and that reversal crushing blow. That's gonna hurt.
That's one of the worst feelings. That's a sinking feeling in MK11. When you drop your combo and get crushing blowed for it, that is a nightmare of a situation. You lost out on all that damage, and every crushing blow off that down two, if you don't have a breakaway, is going to hurt massively no matter the character.
It doesn't seem like she's too stressed out by it. Oh my god, going for that raw fatal blow. This is not going to kill, but it's going to tie things up quite a bit here, and she's going to be in a lot better of a position.
If you've noticed, her face hasn't changed, like, no matter what's happened. Like, okay, there we go. There's a little bit of a, oh no. Raw fatal blown back. But
she knows.
Laughing. Well, yeah, but laughing. Listen, guys, you cannot let situations like that get to you. I've been there. Pads have been flown across the room, but you cannot let those get to you.
Absolutely. She's doing a really good job, though. And let's get a closer look and take a little bit of a listen in on what she's got going on here.
Finish him.
I love him. I love this child. Oh, he's so cute. He's like, well, if you did this, you could have killed me. That's why you gotta. So I couldn't hear exactly what he was saying, but he was like giving me tech. What a sweetie.
Awesome, and it looks like she's doing pretty well for herself here. She got that win. She's in a good spot. Now we've got Junae Benne as well.
I'm being honest with you. Having an absolute blast there is Aru. She was actually interacting with the player that she was playing because he was so nice as they were playing. Having good interactions online is kind of rare, but it can be great. You know.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of hate mail, but not so much the good stuff.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is here online.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is.
Looks like Junae Benne had a couple issues over there, and she's just getting back in. I saw the title screen for a little bit.
All right, let's get back in. Let's get some W's on the board. I want to see fatal blows. I want to see massacres here, Lumia.
Me too. I want to see it all. And you were mentioning before how it's quick to just go up for the dash up sweep. But you know what's even quicker? Probably, maybe? A really fast brutality.
Very, very quick brutalities. That's right. Oh, she's actually looking for a competitive match. Has to be a casual match. So hopefully one of our admins goes in and lets her know. Has to be a casual first to one. These competitive ranked matches are first to two. So, guys, if you guys get invited, always make sure to look at the rule set. Always.
Absolutely. And that's probably part of the reason that she's having such a hard time getting points on the board, too. I mean, it's wasting extra time and you don't get the points. So
absolutely. And I saw Aru move her camera for, again, that's like the 6th time. I wonder if that's one of her things while streaming. Is that it might make sense. Okay, it might make sense as a Scorpion player to be all over the place.
Or maybe she's just trying to be like a Where's Waldo type thing and just be like, where am I gonna be now? I have no idea.
It wouldn't be a Mortal Kombat stream without a jab at Scorpion. It just wouldn't be.
I think you've always got to do it. She's looking really good right now in her current match. She's taking that first round very convincingly. She's in a good spot. And now Johnny Cage though. Like fighting against Johnny Cage. I mean, he's got a lot of highs. If you know that, you can do a little bit. You can mash down one. When in doubt.
He's a very good mid-range character. Like I said, a lot of highs, so you can try to catch him whip punishing and throwing out more lengthier normals at a distance at low profile, like your down 4s are really good at catching him on the approaches. But he's all about being in your face apparently, and we saw a lot of down 1 nut punch, which is the most Johnny Cage thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
So it looks like we've actually gone in here on Junae Benne, and she's fighting against the Cabal. That's pretty rough. The Cabal's I think he's like sleeper high tier. Maybe not sleeper anymore. People know it now, but at the beginning, he's been good for a long time.
When you look at the character and we have conversations about him, we're like, who beats him? You know, what doesn't he have? And
he has everything.
He's got everything that you need, but he's also a character that you can't put on, or you can't hop on his back, right? And hope to be carried. You have to utilize the tools that the character gives you and outplay your opponent. That's the type of character Cabal is. I find. Oh my goodness, just getting so aggressive here. Is this Cabal too? Mean streak. That was some mean pressure right there. And taking it.
At least he didn't fatal. She's all good.
That would have been a lot of time off of the clock there. And we come out to Kiki.
Yeah. See how Kiki's doing. She's got 11 points right now. She's so she's somewhere in the middle then. And she's fighting against a Scorpion here.
Another match, another Scorpion. Welcome.
And he has the fire dash. He has that demon dash, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, demon dash. Like I said, very quick reversal, minus on block, and he is full demon right there with the flamethrower as well. Guys, we'll be back with some more action. We'll take a look at some more players, some more matchups, possibly playing each other. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know, but we'll be back.
Stay tuned.
Or don't go anywhere. Find out here in a couple moments.
Why won't it send?
I don't know.
Send. It's our network.
We can't stream, we can't share. Makes us so dull.
Color. Maybe it's time to switch to Boost.
You get 4 lines for $100 a month on a super fast network that keeps you connected.
Ready to switch?
Holy shirt.
Right?
Wrong. Switch to Boost and get 4 lines, each with unlimited gigs for $100 a month. Plus, get 4 free LG Stylo 4 phones. All on Boost super reliable, super fast nationwide network.
Welcome back, everyone, to the MK11 ELeague Showdown. I almost came in laughing because our producers are an absolute hoot here on ELeague. as Lumia is finding out today, by the way, live, that we like to have a lot of fun here, and we hope that you guys watching at home are having equally as much fun as we are. We are reaching the halfway point of our first stage. We're an hour and 21 minutes into this, and let's go and take a look at the points that these players have accrued so far. There you have it.
Ooh, look at Infinity right now. 29 points.
That's a lot of points right there. And so she's usually in this position no matter who is playing in the weeks that she has been on the Showdown. Losty Girl in a strong second place, 6 points ahead of Sakura. And we got China and Kitten tied at 13. Kiki and never mind.
Oh,
Haru get to win live updated points. I didn't know that our production team was capable of that. 13 points apiece for China. Oh, no.
It looks like, and Cherise is starting to get a few more points on the board, and all these ladies just absolutely working their ways up. One thing we did notice before, Junae Benne was struggling through ranked, so that's part of the reason that she's stuck at 0, but I have faith. She knows now. She's going to get a couple points on the board, and this part it matters, but all of this can change because in stage 2 we have the wagers. So really, it's going to come down to strategy and skill.
I wonder if any player here is implementing the Mitsu strategy, which is the most savage thing I think imaginable on ELeague, where you try to position yourself against certain players that you feel the most comfortable against just to give yourself the best position to try to double down on points.
Ooh, that is smart.
So it all depends on how familiar these players are with themselves, Lumia, and if people are trying to find certain matches here. And this is a player versus player match right here. Wait a minute.
Oh, it is.
And who is rocking Aaron Black? I actually don't know who. Or no. Is it? Is it?
Is it? I don't know. It might just be the name.
Or is this person's name just L Chapman? We might be confused here.
I think you're confused.
I think that we're all confused. I'm always confused, if I'm being honest with you. If I can be honest with you guys, I never know what's going on.
We'll accept you anyways. Look at Kiki, though. She's doing really, really well against this Aaron Black.
Oh.
And closing it out. Not even taking it to the third round. She just had it, you know? Looking good.
I don't think any of our players were playing Aaron Black. That's my first indication, and the fact that the L was lowercase.
Yeah. The lowercase L got me too. I was like, I don't know about that one.
And I'm so like out there sometimes that one of the first weeks of the ELeague Showdown, I kept looking at everyone's name and I was like, why is everyone's name L something? I was like the something, everybody? Is that just a thing? And then they were like, yeah, it's for ELeague. And I'm like, oh.
Oh God.
My bad.
I gotta shake my head at that. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so proud of you right now.
So just letting you guys know, listen, for all people, and we got ourselves a 5-point match between, it was a Losty girl and Cherie, I'm hearing.
Is that what's happening right now? Oh my goodness, here we go. Cherie using Jade, it looks like. I think she's got a Cetrion as well. I think, she played Poison Ivy in Injustice 2, and she really liked her, but I'm excited to see her Jade up against Losty Girl.
Are they talking to each other right now?
I think they are.
Should we do a listen in here?
Yeah, let's listen in, because you can hear Cherie's accent. He'll understand. She'll say, darling. That's what she always does. That's my impersonation.
Okay. All right. Wait. It was nice. I love Sonia. Very fair character. Very, very balanced. Overhead, Cherie.
No!
Okay. I need to wash my head. Damn! This knee got me to my stomach so bad. Alright.
Wins.
Awesome. I literally hold my breath the whole time, guys. I was in apnea for 3 minutes. A little bit of coffee to make the pain go away. Lower tier Batman.
Round 1. Fight.
She had a good reaction. Oh! Of course I have to be hit by the second, right?
Yeah, she's also streaming.
Nice! Ness anti-air. That was sexy. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
get rest, eh? Nice.
Oh my god. Nice! Oh, she got me! Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was
I think it's Shuri.
Jesus! I just knew, winning the round, you know. Ooh, she had better blow. She like, sit down. Be humble. Why did I do that? It's hella slow. Ooh, damn! She really mixed me up, bro. Oh! GG, Habiba. She sister. Oh no, she missed me! That's crazy, guys! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! I released my controller and I tried to grab it back. GG!
GG series, I love you. Oh my god.
Wait, I'm gonna report.
I gotta say,
Mercy. Oh
that had to be the most wholesome experience that we've had here on ELeague, between two players with a lot on the line. By the way, it was a 5-point match, and it just be nothing but smiles and laughs, having a good time. I miss that about competitive gaming, is that some of us forget that we got into it to have fun, and so it's really good. It's really good to see people having fun.
And Cherie, even though she took the loss, she was very, very positive about it. And she lost with class. Like, Darlene, great anti-air. That was sexy.
Yeah, there's just no matching that. If I'm being honest with you, that was great
So
Cherie
good.
right there. And guys, we will be back with some more action. Don't go anywhere. More Mortal Kombat to come as we are at the halfway point. Don't go anywhere.
Cheese's snacks are the most satisfying combination of crunch with cheese, with their delicious perfection.
Cheese!
It's not all about you, Cheese.
You think I have a mouth? I'm a wheel of cheese.
Got a point.
Yeah. Cheese it, cheesy, crunchy satisfaction.
Welcome back, everyone, to the MK11 ELeague Showdown. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick break. I need you to stop laughing at me right now, Lumia. All right, you need to calm down over there to my... There we go. I got the right side. That's always a 50-50 for me.
Oh, am I not allowed to smile? Come on, I'm having a great time. That's what this is all about.
Okay, all right. It definitely is. I mean, look at the fun we were just having in the last match. Look at how much fun the players were having in the last match. Let's take a look at the points as we are just past the halfway mark here of stage number 1. And it is Losty with that victory, really closing the gap on Infinity. We got a big race for first, potentially, in the stage number 1. 2 points separating them. And it is a big separation between second and third, and then third and fourth. And I got to say, fourth, all the way down to even Starmie is still in that battle. They're in the middle. I think that in this next hour and a half, those 5 players, we could see a monumental shift there. But we've seen Sakura, Losty, and Infinity really start to separate themselves from the back.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that these 5 players in the middle, that's going to switch around a lot. But then Infinity and Losty being only 2 points apart, oh my goodness, it stresses me out just thinking about it. Like, they are just neck and neck. It's so exciting. And I think, let's take a look. Oh, both of them are waiting for a match.
Yes, they are. It looks like they might be we got Starman getting into one. We have an accepted and waiting over for Sakura. I don't expect anything but Cetrion from Starmie. And she picked the first variation of Cetrion, too, that does not have the geyser, doesn't have the teleport. It's primarily the pure zoning variation. You're not going to see many combos, but you're going to see a lot of rocks. No, did go with it. Man, I am blind as a bat. I could have swore that she was over Forces of Nature. But no, we're going to have Geyser teleport.
And she's playing as the Shao Kahn.
Oh, speaking of rare characters that are super hype, Shao Kahn is among them. And it's slowly, people are looking at him not too differently, but they look at the character and go, man, he's got some pretty good stuff. You know,
he does.
Over time, he's gotten better. Not monumental jumps, but people look at him a little bit differently now, and that he's got some strengths to him.
He absolutely does, and he hits like a truck if you let him hit you.
Oh, yeah. He actually is. You know, speaking of Shao Kahn, we got a player here on the mic with us, don't we, Lumia?
Yeah, you absolutely do. But I recently started to pick up Cabal. Don't judge me.
Listen, I was a Kotal player and I played Gears, so I
think if you're gonna have a character that struggles in certain matchups, you really need to have a strong backup to counter that.
Absolutely. Which variation of?
It looks like Starmie's doing a really good job right now, and she's like taking this round very convincingly against this Shao Kahn player.
This is probably a decent matchup too. Shao Kahn doesn't have the best anti-zoning and zoning options. You know, he has to take the big risks of either the big hammer in, spear throw, which is very slow on startup, has, you know, huge advancing normals, but very unsafe, and or highs that there are big options against. Oh
yeah, and also unless you have Wrath Hammer, you know, you're gonna have a hard time because that spear goes over top of a lot. But here we go. Starmie just not letting this Shao Kahn touch her. Not today, Satan. It's not happening.
Ooh, here we go. Okay, wait a minute. She actually just called in Starmie for an assist right there. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of broken. Wait a minute.
It was water gun.
I think that Starmie's biggest move in the show was Bubble Beam, and I feel like I'm a little bit of a nerd for saying that.
Yeah, but there was no bubbles, was there?
I'm pretty sure.
Like water.
Oh, no, not there.
Hydro pump.
But I just wanted to. Okay, I'll just. Yep, I'll see myself out if I'm being honest with you. But that's actually my favorite stage in the game, and that's a really good interactable. I think it's plus on block, very plus on hit, and it's quick for one of the interactables that you can throw full screen. The Starfish does not play around on Sea of Blood, ladies and gentlemen. Good interactable.
And it looks like Saki's doing a really good job against this Liu Kang as well, getting that aura out, not letting him zone, not letting him touch her either. And just as I say that, getting opened up by that kick and getting the crushing blow in the corner here, but the down two! Woo! And she's getting a little bit of a conversion off of it too.
Some big old damage right there, which you rarely see out of Jade. Getting aggressive here rather than defensive, and I think that's a good thing against Liu Kang, who's going to be doing this. If you aren't in control, he's going to be in control. Just like that beautiful up 3 seeds, one more hit. What's the mix-up gonna be? You're in such a bad situation. There's such a guessing game, and one more.
And the grab, so close. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to tech it in time. What a close match, though. But look at, we've got the points up in this lovely box over here. So Infinity still holding on to her spot at the top with 33 points. Saki Sakura is trying to bridge that gap, but she just needs to kind of speed that up a little bit. I think she's having a hard time. She's 9 points behind Losty. Cherie is still stuck at 5. All of these ladies grouped in the middle.
That's still not bad. We saw Cherie, I think had a really late start, only had the one victory even at like the 45-minute mark, and then jumped multiple games